Hi guys, Debbie Pitts Palmer here, DPP, coming to you live. I am so grateful. I want to take the time out to thank each and every one of you guys. All of you who like my posts, all of you who are my customers, my team members, my extended Cincy family. I just love each and every one of you guys. So, for those of you who may or may not know, in 2021, I was forced to leave a job of 37 years. And what really happened like in the end of 2021, I had to take care of Mama, and she was my first priority. And I did all I could to make sure I could take care of her. And I would not change a thing about that. So fast forward, trying to get my game plan together was something that I didn't really even know that I could really do. But with the support of so many people, my customers, my team members, my extended Cincy family, and my family, I had to come up with a plan to make it work, to supplement the income that I lost. So I decided to do some things differently, and doing some of the same things, but then doing some things differently. So it was pretty challenging because things were still not quite open during that time. So I was basically working my business virtually, and I had to teach myself how to do that because prior to 2021, I was working my business face-to-face, working events. That's all I did. I didn't do home parties. I didn't work my business online. I had to do it the way I knew how, which was working events. So when things shut down, I had to figure out how to work my business in a different way. And that's what I did. I taught myself. I had to reinvent myself. I had to teach myself how to work my business virtually. But I always say, if we're in a situation where we're trying to change things, we have to always be a student because things always change. We have to shift when things shift. And that's what I did. And when things shifted again, things are constantly shifting. So I'm having to constantly learn how to do new things. And this is what I teach my team members. You can't always stay where you are. You have to always shift because things are changing always. So needless to say, because I work my business the way I work my business on a regular, I love people. And when I go places, they know it. They know I love them. So this week, I worked a brand new event, and I met new people again. And a lot of them were not familiar with Cincy. And for those who were familiar with Cincy, no longer had a consultant. And this is pretty interesting because I run into this all the time where people aren't familiar with Cincy. The stories that I heard, guys, the stories that I hear from people are just, heartfelt. I'm going to share some of the stories with you that I heard. One of my customers even called me her daughter. I just met her. And she loves Cincy. She came, I was there 2 days, and she came each day. And the first time she came, she just had a handful of money, and she said, oh, no, I don't have enough money because I want to buy more stuff. So she came back with a credit card, and she bought more stuff. Then the day she came back and bought even more stuff. And she said, we're going to always stay connected. I just love her. And I asked her this question. I said, do you have any kids? She said, no, I had some twins, and they're no longer with me. Both of her kids are deceased, guys. She had a set of twins. They're not even with us anymore. She said, I have a dog. My heart really went out to her. These are the type of stories that I hear, guys. Since I've been in this business, that's just one of them. So another customer came by, never heard of Cincy, and bought some things. And I was asking her, and I can't remember what happened. She told me her mom was in the hospital. Her mom had congestive heart failure. So she said she was in the hospital to do some things with reducing her blood pressure. So I asked her, I always have conversations with people to ask them, they have kids, they have pets. And this young lady told me that her only son died last year and he was killed. Once again, I hear a tragic story. Oh my goodness, like, what do you say? All you want to do is hug them. This happened today, guys. And I heard this twice where my customers don't have kids. And this was, each one of them, this was their only child. In a sense, in the case with the other lady, she had twins and they're gone. I don't know what happened to the twins. But tragically, the other lady lost her only son. So this is what I get to be a part of, guys. I hear these stories, but I embrace my customers. I love them, and I make sure they know this. So another customer I met yesterday called me right as I was packing things up. And I recognized her voice, and she was shocked that I recognized her voice. I said, "Hi, Brenda." She said, "You remember me?" I said, "Yes, I do remember you." She said, "I'm surprised." I said, "Yeah, I do remember you." She said, "I fell in love with clothesline, and I want to buy more." She didn't even know that she was going to like it. I suggested clothesline because she told me she liked fresh. So I recommended clothesline, and she fell in love with it. So I told her about the other products that we have in the clothesline, our laundry line. I told her how popular our laundry line is. She said, "Okay, I want to try that. I'm going to order that too." So she placed an order. She ordered the laundry products along with the wax bars, the Scentsy bars. So this is what I get out of being a consultant, guys. God has truly opened doors for me that I didn't even know would open. So when that other door closed, guys, so many more doors have opened for me. So many opportunities have presented itself to me. I am able to take care of my brother and my nephew. I have more time that I can dedicate to them. They go with me to work my events. I am able to take them to the doctor visits that they need when I wasn't able to before. I had to always work around that time, but now I have flexible time where I can take care of them. I don't have to call in anymore when I get ready to go on my trips. And speaking of trips, I received the email today, and I'm going to read this to you guys. I was in tears when I saw this because I didn't even believe that this could happen. I mean, I didn't even know that this was happening, guys. All I do is bless people with the opportunity. I like to pay it forward because God has truly blessed me with this opportunity. And I always love on my customers. And I do everything I can for my team members. They know this. I wake up early in the morning. And I wake up early in the morning telling them good morning, my team members. Come on, guys, wake up. It's time to get ready for your business for the day. I do this every day with my team members. They know this. I'm going to put them first. And I'm going to make sure I take care of my customers. So I received this email today. Then, I forgot to mention this, I also share with other people who are not on my team. You wouldn't believe how many people reach out to me who is not on my team, and I don't get paid on them. But guess what? I am so blessed because I help anyway. Everything I do, I put it on YouTube because I want to be able to show others, because people pour into me, so I pour it into others. There are so many people who I've adopted because guess what, guys? I was adopted when I joined Scentsy because I did not know what I was doing. When I joined Scentsy, my sponsor was new. We were all helping each other, but people adopted me and put me in groups because I didn't have one at the time. So anyway, I received this email today. I'll read it to you. It says, "Congratulations. You are a top 50 achiever to find your focus incentive for PRV and sponsoring." That's two things, guys. Top 50 achiever. This is with, Scentsy has over 200,000 consultants, guys. Over 200,000 consultants. And can you believe little old me is in the top 50? Can you believe that, guys? I was just blown away when I heard that, when I saw that. I'm in the top 50, guys. Achiever. I could not have done this with guys. Without your help, I couldn't have done this. I'm reading. Not only did I get top achiever in PRV, PRV means personal sales, my own personal sales, because I have so many amazing customers. My customers are amazing. They're so loyal. They're so faithful. I have customers all over the globe. I love them. They know this. I'm going to ask them how they're doing and make recommendations. I want to make sure they're in the know. Then I also receive top 50 in sponsoring. And what that means is having somebody to start a Scentsy business and I help them. That's what that means. So I'm in the top level with that as well. So 2 accomplishments here. So because of this, Scentsy is such an amazing company. They acknowledge the work that we do. I didn't get that before, guys. I didn't get that. But I'm getting it now with Scentsy. I've gotten so, income disclosure is gonna go down below. I've been rewarded so many times for doing the things that I feel like I should do anyway. Doing the things that I do anyway because it comes from my heart. Scentsy has rewarded me for it. How many places that you can go, how many jobs do you know that's out there that's rewarding people for just doing the normal things or doing extra? Even if you're doing extra, are you getting rewarded? So it says here, this means that I have earned a free retreat for leaders in 2024, registration for me and a guest, for 2 people. I earned it for 2 people. And this is a cruise, guys. This is a cruise. So, and it also says here that I could select a balcony cabin and enjoy all the perks of my achievement. Isn't that something, guys? Isn't that amazing? I had no idea. Okay, let me tell you this too, guys. This incentive was in 3 parts. The first part was sponsoring. That means blessing somebody with the opportunity to do what I do. Just in case you guys don't know what that means. So that was the first part. The second part was Scentsy Club. We have a subscription, an automatic subscription where we can get our customers to opt into once a month, every 2 months, every 3 months, and they get discounts when there are extra perks that they receive when they sign up for this. Now, that particular part, I went all the way to the very end. There were like 2 days left, and I had not achieved that part. One of my Scentsy sisters, her name is Shelly. Shelly sent me a message, and she said, have you achieved this second part of the incentive? And I was so ashamed to tell her that I had not. I hadn't even looked at it, to be honest, because I was so busy and I didn't take time out to look at it. So she shared with me what she did. And I did exactly what she did. And because my customers are amazing, they came through. I was able to achieve this part of the incentive in less than 48 hours. And I only had like 48 hours to do it. So I achieved it in less than 48 hours. And I had, I think, a month to do it. I think it was a month or 2 months. I can't remember. Just to let you know that I really didn't pay a lot of attention to the qualifications. I really didn't. And to be honest, I really don't pay a whole lot of attention to those qualifications for the incentive trips because I just do what I do anyway. And because I'm always blessing people and I'm always loving on my customers and my team members, these are the rewards that I get anyway for just doing what I do. So I don't really pay attention to those details. That's why I didn't really know. So she helped me with that. She believed in me. That was one time I guess I wasn't even believing in me. I didn't pay it any attention. So I need to pay attention more, right? Because I almost didn't get it. Now, the third part of it was Scentsy bars and Scentsy pods. We had to sell so many of those. So I knew I was going to be able to get that because that's what I do. I mean, a lot of my customers love the bars and they love the pies. So I knew that was going to be a given. And I got that probably the snap of a finger. I got that in no time. So we got some folding chairs, Cincy branded. So I got that. So there was 3 parts of it. Then the next part, if you got all 3, there was another bonus that you could receive. But that's another tier. This tier was top 50. So it's like 4 parts of this thing. It was really, no, it's like 5 parts really, because it's level 1, level 2, level 3. Then if you got all 3, then you got something else. Then if you got the top level, so it's like 5 parts. So here I am, a top 50 achiever with Cincy. I'm so grateful, guys. I am so honored and so thrilled and so grateful. And I want to say thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You just don't know how much this means to me, because after losing my job, I did not know what I was going to do, guys. Cincy was there when I needed it. It was there when I needed it each and every time. It was there for me. It was there. Cincy was there for me when my son had a brain tumor removed back in 2012. Cincy was there for me in 2016 when my brother Jeff had a stroke. Cincy was there for me when Mama had a major stroke in 2020. Cincy was there when everything shut down, when I didn't know what I was going to do during the pandemic. And Cincy is here for me again after losing my job. 37 years, guys. So once again, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being there. And I remember at the beginning how I doubted myself. I've learned so much since I've been a consultant. I didn't even know how to copy and paste, guys. When I joined Cincy, I didn't even know how to copy and paste. I didn't even know how to start doing videos. It took me 7 years to do videos once I became a consultant. It took me that long because I didn't have faith in me. I didn't want to hear me. I didn't want to see me. I didn't have the courage to step out, to do things differently. It's amazing how we're forced. When we're forced with something, when we're forced and challenged to do certain things, sometimes we'll step out there on faith. And that's what I did. I stepped out there on faith. And look at what happened when I did that. But if I continue to stay in the back, hiding like I used to do, and not want to be out here, I don't know where I would be. But something in me said, you got to step out there on faith. And that's what had things change once I did that. But if you guys are out there feeling some kind of way, and you're afraid to step out on faith, guys, you're not going to move. We have to get out of our own way. And we're the ones that's so hard on ourselves. I was so hard on me. And nobody else is thinking that. Everybody else is out there having all the faith in you, but we're not having the faith in ourselves. And because we don't have the faith in ourselves, we're not willing to go out there and jump. Go jump, guys. Go try something different. Don't be afraid. You're not going to break anything. Go out there and try something different and go be great. Go be great, guys. I don't want you to doubt yourself anymore. You know, I share motivational things every morning. If you notice, you follow me every morning when I wake up, I'm going to share something motivational. I'm going to share, sometimes I share scriptures. I'm going to share something funny. I share these things, guys, to help me get through my day. And I get so many people to tell me that they felt like that was for them. So I'm so grateful that you guys feel the need to follow me to be inspired. I want you guys to be inspired because so many people inspired me and encouraged me to keep going. So that's what I want to do for you. I want to encourage you to keep going. I want you to know that if you're going through something, there are ways to get through that. Because I've gotten through so many hurdles, one after another. It's always something. It's always something. But we have the ability to change that right here in the palm of our hands. We have the ability to rise. We do. But we have to get out of our heads that we can't do certain things. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can totally do this, guys. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever you set your mind to do, you can do it. I remember at the beginning of my Cincy journey, guys, the first 2 years of my Cincy journey, I did not earn trips. I did not earn anything. And the reason why I didn't earn it is because I told myself I couldn't do it. It's amazing. It's amazing how our minds play tricks on us. So if you tell yourself you can't do something, you will not do it. If you're doubting yourself, it's not going to happen. But the moment you shift and change your mindset, things start happening. So when I started saying, when I started qualifications or something, I'm going to do that. So I went from I'm not going to do that to I'm going to do that. So when I shift and said I'm going to do that, things start to change for me. So I can't wait to see you guys shift your mindset and come back and tell me, I earned that trip. I earned the annual sales. I earned annual mentor. I started a Cincy business. I cannot wait to hear you tell me what you've done when you told yourself that you couldn't do it. I cannot wait to hear that. I want to hear all the success stories. On this day, whatever the day is, I can't remember what day it is. On this day, I want you guys to come back and say, I did this because DPP said that I could do this. I am your coach, DPP, out, guys. I will chat with you guys later. I just wanted to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Love each and every one of you. And I want you guys to keep going. Don't quit. Whatever you do, if you get tired, take a break, take a pause, but don't quit. Keep going. Love you guys. Bye.